back. Well, Borussia Dormunt kept clean sheets in 4 of their previous 5 Champions League home matches before this evening, but Inter took less than 5 minutes to score tonight. They added another one before the break, just before we get underway at the start of the second half. Do you think Inter are worth that scoreline, Dean?
I think they are, yeah. I think they've managed the game very well. They've sat deep and frustrated Borussia Dortmund, and then they've looked very, very sharp and incisive on the break and taken their 2 goals brilliantly. I would expect more of the same from them, and it's down to Dortmund to come and break them down.
I thought as well, with all the attacking talent on show for Dortmund, that they are looking to score what would be their first goal in the last 4 home matches in the Champions League. By Bruges in the back end of the last group stage, didn't score here against Tottenham in the knockout stages, and couldn't find a way past Barcelona in their opening match in this season's group campaign. No disgrace in that, of course, but Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez proving to be quite a handful. It's advantage Inter going into this second half. No changes made by either Lucien Favre or Antonio Conte. Just wonder how long it might be before Dortmund look to mix things up a bit. They've got the likes of Paco Alcacer on the bench. He's a scorer of a good many goals. He's been out recently with an Achilles problem. They're looking to manage his way back in a little bit, but needs must, I think, if they don't find a way back into the game before too long.
Yeah, it certainly feels like at least one of the forward players needs to stay higher. Right on the last line of defence. All of them coming too deep, certainly in that first half.
Little reminder from the last Champions League game, Dortmund making one change. Thomas Delaney dropped to the bench, Mario Götze coming in. They've just reshuffled their pack a little bit. Marco Reus, the captain, missing tonight with an ankle injury. Gagliardini and Asamoah are out for Inter, both of them injured. Matthias Vecino scored one of the goals, and Cristiano Biraghi, the 2 players coming in for Antonio Conte's team. So in terms of the group after tonight, Dortmund have got to go to Barcelona in the next match, and then they finish at home to Slavia Prague. Inter away in Prague next, and then finishing at home to Barcelona. So this match is against Barca, still looming big for both of these teams. 3 really good sides, only 2 of whom, of course, will remain in the Champions League. Somebody's going to end up in the Europa League. We're found behind the referee's back there. Said, well, I'm not falling for that one. He's caught that one in the corner of his eye.
They know exactly what they're doing. It's certainly the Italian way to disrupt and break up any attacks. And if it means take a yellow card, then it means you take a yellow card and you can reset yourselves. Very, very frustrating to play against, though.
Going into the referee's note, the 3rd Inter player to have his name taken so far this evening. Candreva, who scored in the reverse fixture. Okay, ball there off Götze, but ball's with Inter anyway. Brozovic, Candreva. Using Diego Godin. I wonder if he'll finally get his hands on the cup with the big ears. Now the end of his career, twice finalist with Atletico Madrid, beaten by Real Madrid both times, 2014 and 16, semi-finals with him as well. Inter, of course, the last Italian team to win the competition back in 2010 under Jose Mourinho. Lukaku spins in the air off the boot of Julian Weigl. Nicola Barella scattering around in midfield, reclaiming the ball for Inter. This is Candreva.
I've been very impressed actually with Barella. Really neat and tidy, really gives the ball away,
bright young central midfielder, Italian international, just 22, Barella. He's played in every game this season, having moved from Cagliari during the summer. He's settled in well into the heart of Inter's midfield. Hummels. Now Nico Schulz. Here's Hazard. Chance to try and have a run at Godin, sliding it through to Brandt. Here's Götze, just looking for an opening. And Hakimi has to settle for a corner.
Got to take the shot there. Julian Brandt on the left foot, opened up for him. Could only be confidence thing to not take that shot.
Hazard to take it once more towards Hummels, a little bit too far, doesn't fall kindly for Kanji. Inter with the chance to clear, it's up towards Martinez. Back with Brandt. Nicely done. Hummels. Hazard. It's in to the back of the net. Achraf Hakimi brings Borussia Dormunt back into the game.
Well, they recycle the ball so well there, Borussia Dortmund. You thought the chance was gone and the attack was on for Inter Milan, but once it came out to Julian Brandt, it's the best bit of play he's had. It's a wonderful ball into the middle, Hummels to that side. Mario Götze, he doesn't look, he just feeds it into a great area, hoping that someone's gambled and made that move. And Hakimi, of all people, didn't catch it right, but who cares? Gets his team back into it.
Didn't catch it right, but maybe it helped it into the back of the net and kept it out of reach. And Hakimi, who scored both goals in their win away to Slavia Prague on the second match day, has brought his team right back into this one tonight. And that's changed the atmosphere inside the stadium immediately. There's a vibrancy that's returned to Signal Iduna Park.
And it all became about because of that quick play, doing things a little bit quicker, not allowing Inter Milan to set their defence when they lost the ball. Good running off the ball from Mario Götze.
Now Inter are going to have to dig in a little bit here because Dortmund tails her up as Hazard slides the ball to Weigl, and here's Jadon Sancho. And suddenly they're really up and about. Weigl had to think about it. Brozovic slammed the door in his face. Sancho. Weigl's found a little bit of space here. Just cutting it in behind Julian Brandt, and that's Barella with the clearance towards Lukaku, inadvertently giving it away to Sancho. Witsel. Brandt fancies it.
Because of that goal, you've got Julian Brandt looking to take the shot when he wasn't even in the box. As we look, Hakimi does brilliantly, he just pulls back, anticipates where Götze is going to play that ball, and you can see in the way that Godin goes down, he's been totally done by the miss hit.
Yeah, for Godin it was agonisingly out of reach. Suddenly Inter leaning back on the ropes a bit here. Götze just trying to roll it towards Jadon Sancho. Great little spell this for the home side. Götze looking for some space. Here's the goal scorer Hakimi into Sancho. What can he create? Well, Handanovic getting down low to his right, and Brozovic with the header clear. Inter just can't get out at the moment. Sancho once more. Tremendous play by Jadon Sancho. Brandt, and a little deflection, carries it behind for a corner.
Well, they can't get out. Inter Milan. Jadon Sancho does the right thing. Needs someone to get across the goalkeeper.
That's a different looking Dortmund here. That was Akanji trying the flick in front of the near post.
Yeah, that would have been some finish, wouldn't it, from the centre-back? Cruyff volley.
Wouldn't it just? But it's a different game now. As Hazard with his latest corner, good header away by Matthias Vecino. It's his goal that separates the two teams now. Sancho down pressure from Martinez. Pressure still on, and Witsel stretches in the far post. Brandt going for a flashing header. Witsel on the follow-up.
Well, I actually think the chance is better for Julian Brandt, who actually gets there. He just times the header. He's trying to glance it in the far corner rather than getting power on it down into the ground. I just think clearly at half-time, the two centre-backs of Dormunt have been told to get really tight to the two centre-forwards and not allow them to get hold of the ball.
He's gone all the way over to the far touchline with Lukaku. It's going to be Inter's ball. Controlled by Barella initially and firmly struck. Marcelo Brozovic. Well, from a neutral point of view, it's set us up wonderfully for what remains.
Well, it certainly has. Like you said, it's really got this noisy crowd involved, which is what they want in this stadium. And got rid of that goal drought here at home in the Champions League.
Hummels fancy his chances there against Martinez. Berkey's clearance cut out by Skriniar. Martinez in offside position. Well, Dortmund have a renewed spring in their step following that goal from Achraf Hakimi. Fifth goal of the season for him. The Moroccan international. Here they come once more with Hazard, looking to cause some problems, but Godin just only sticks his left leg out, but doesn't get rid of the ball very well. Sancho, and Godin tries to atone for that by winning the ball back. And the pass is a rather better one this time, and Nicolo Barella comes away with it into Lautaro Martinez, who turns away from two, including Hummels, who does his best now to try and get back goal side of Inter's attack. Barella sending it out wide. Iraqi's cross is a little long. Candreva rescues the ball. Godin. Inter just looking to settle a little bit now and get their foot on the ball again, having come through what was, from their point of view, a rough spell at the start of the second half, conceding that goal. Considerable possession and pressure from the home team.
Yeah, it was much better from Martinez actually when the ball came into him. He was stronger, kept hold of it, and that's how they can then start their attacks and allow the midfield time to get over and support them.
It's with Lukaku. And now the whistle blows. Skriniar. Into with the throw. Here's that offside decision, which is clearly a correct one.
Yeah, they just let the play go on, develop. As it came to an end, clearly was offside. It's exactly the type of run, though, that probably Lukaku should be making with his pace.
Well, initially, Inter winning the ball back there via the hard work of Barella. Tigerish young central midfielder. Good challenge by Brozovic on Brandt. Referee had a clear view of it. Referee Danny Nakali, very experienced figure, took charge of a quarter-final last year between Liverpool and Porto, and also the Valencia-Arsenal semi-final, or one of the legs of the semi-final in the Europa League as well. So he went a long way in both competitions last season. Half an hour to go in this one. Candreva. Nicely done. A fair bit of ground as well. Such a good ball. Stuck there between two of his teammates. Brandt. Hazard running into space. It's Torgan Hazard for Dormunt. No save required this time from Samir Handanovic.
I thought he picked the right choice there, actually. It just opened up nicely for him as he tucked inside. Candreva didn't quite close the space down, but really disappointed with the dragged shot.
Well, it's some stadium atmospherically when the home crowd find their collective voice, and they've certainly done that so far in the second half. Lukaku's control loose enough to allow the opportunity to clear that time.
Yeah, Matt Hummel's there, feeling like he was on trial 1v1 v Lukaku, but came through it.
Vecino losing out in midfield. Hazard. Sancho wants it and gets it. Lovely close control by Jadon Sancho. Here's Axel Witsel. Now Brandt. Good play by Julian Brandt. Witsel can't get to the follow-up ahead of Biragi.
Well, what happened with the finish for Hazard? Julian Brandt does brilliantly to get to the byline. Fires this across. Oh, he's just ahead of it, isn't he, Hazard? It's just a fraction behind him.
So nearly a beautifully worked goal. To survive that anxious moment as Lukaku spreads the play, and now there's an opportunity for Antonio Candreva to bring it forward. Deciding to go back via Diego Godin. De Vrij. Skriniar. Changes afoot for Dortmund shortly. That's attacking option of Paco Alcacer, looking like he's going to come on shortly.
Yeah, I still think they need a centre forward that is going to stay up there.
Well, they'll certainly have it when he comes on. Won by a Kanji. Dortmund winning a lot more of the loose balls now than they were in the first half. Hazard. Schultz. This is Hummels. Nicely done by Jadon Sancho. Away to Hakimi.
He's certainly been Dortmund's biggest threat. His pace is just unbelievable. See Biragi trying to and desperately wanting to pull it back. Knew he couldn't.
Well, here comes the change. Mario Götze is the player to be replaced here. Warm reception from the crowd, and Paco Alcacer on to replace him. He returned to play just 1 minute off the bench in the weekend after missing 5 games with an Achilles injury. And here's Julian Brandt. It's 2-2. Tremendous second half comeback from Borussia Dortmund. Brilliant from Brandt. Inter have been pegged back. And it's a completely different game now.
Well, Julian Brandt pointing the finger at Alcacer because he came straight onto the pitch, closed down the Inter defence. He just walks in. Alcacer nicks the ball to Julian Brandt. Godin's not expecting it. Still, should he be able to squeeze that in? Past Handanovic, I'm not sure he should, but he does.
Well, what an impact though from Paco Alcacer, then his first touch having come off the bench. Just flicking it through here to Julian Brandt. It was a pretty tight angle. He squeezes it home, much to the delight of the vast majority of people inside this stadium. What a noise, what an atmosphere, and what what a game we have as well now at 2-2.
They'll be so disappointed though, Inter Milan and Antonio Conte with that goal, not to be in position, a simple throw-in, nicked by the substitute, and then
not a great one from their point of view.
no, and then but Brandt's just able to walk in and take the shots. Handanovic has to be harder to beat from such an angle.
Brandt wins it back. Inter need to be careful here with Borussia Dortmund firing on all cylinders in this second half, really getting into their stride. Much more like the Dortmund we've been used to seeing. Seem to struggle for some real creativity and incisiveness in the first half, not in the second, and Alcacer was almost on the end of that.
Yeah, I think he was similar to Hazard. I think he was ahead of play.
Cristiano Viraghi is going to be replaced now. Valentino Lazaro, the Austrian international, making his second Champions League appearance of the season. He's a player used to playing in Germany. They signed him at Inter from Hertha Berlin during the summer. Lazaro hasn't had very many first-team opportunities at all so far. Actually, he made his first league start at the weekend against Bologna. Well, he'll get 25 minutes in this one.
Yeah, and he's just come over to the right-hand side to play right wing-back at Candreva, who pretty much can play anywhere and will play anywhere. Goes over to the left-hand side.
Here's Julian Brandt, who's absolutely loving it out there in the second half. Nicolo Barella's given it away. Inter suddenly can't do anything right here. Sancho. And Dortmund look dangerous every time they come forward, not least when the ball is at his feet. Sent in by Brandt. Headed away by De Vrij. And Inter look a mighty frustrated bunch at the moment. Rattled by Dortmund's second half comeback. And it comes again. Alcacer almost on the end of it. Godin. He's going to need all of his experience now to keep hold of Alcacer. And there's another change. Stefano Sensi, who's been out injured since the Juventus game early in October, returned to the bench at the weekend, returns to the team now. Matthias Vecino, who scored Inter's second goal 5 minutes before half-time, makes way.
Yeah, just trying to shore up things, I think, certainly in midfield, where they've lost control and not able to keep the ball like they were in the first half into Milan.
Well, we're 3/4 of the way through this game, and it's all to play for on the night. And of course, in terms of the group as well, with Barcelona leading the way overall. Both of these sides trying to play catch-up, and at the moment fighting for second place, but a win would bring them right back into the hunters. Sancho sends it wide. Axel Witsel with the header.
No wonder he's got his head in his hands. He thinks this is it. It's a great ball in from Julian Brandt, who's been superb in this second half. He just flicks it away to that far post.
No, he wasn't the only one who thought it was heading into the back of the net as well.
Totally different side this second half, Borussia Dortmund.
Much more like the Dortmund we were expecting to see, though, to be fair.
Exactly, more runs in behind. The more attacking players, Brandt, Sancho, Hazard, all getting involved and getting in and around the penalty area where they're dangerous.
Suddenly Inter just can't keep hold of the ball at all. And it's going to be another corner kick as Witsel implores the crowd to make even more noise, to roll them on to victory. Sensi's first touch there was to lose the ball on the left-hand side. There have been times in the second half, Jadon Sancho is going to take this corner. It's looked as if the ball has been sort of stuck on the end of his shoe. Comfortable header away by Brozovic, but again collected by one of the home players.
That's what they've done brilliantly, actually, in this second half. They should have done, but they've won every single ball that's come out of the area. They've been first to it, they've been alive to it. It's made such a difference. You can really build pressure by winning them balls that come out.
Schultz into Sancho. Sancho's really getting involved in the play all around the penalty area, both sides of the pitch. Pressure on the Inter defence. Heading into the last 20 minutes of this one. We're going to get a grandstand last 20 minutes to this one, as well as Sancho sends it in. Very much on the back foot here in this second half throughout. Godin tries to bring the ball away. Sancho stays on the ground. Schultz didn't like the challenge from Godin. The referee Mackley brings it back. It will be Dormunt's ball, and Sancho wobbling a little but back on his feet, which is a good thing. Last 20 minutes.
Also, as soon as Alcacer has come onto the pitch, we've seen a lot more crosses into the box early for him, make use of his strength.
When you stick the ball in his vicinity anywhere near the goal, and you know likely as not he'll be on the end of it, and he's, as I say, missed a few matches lately with an Achilles problem, but he scored 5 goals in 7 appearances in the Bundesliga. Great strike rate this season as ever. Here's Hazard looking for an opening. Sancho rising on the time.
Yeah, it really has been involved second half, Sancho. I think that's still something he can improve on. Very young, his goals and looking to hit the target when he's in them sort of positions, but like you said, the way he manipulates the ball, so difficult for defenders to cope with.
It's going to be a free kick for Inter. Nicolo Barella, a player on the ground after that challenge with Hazard. To play for both of these teams, not just tonight, but in terms of the group, they're level on 4 points. Behind the leaders, Barcelona. Just having a closer look at that incident there, which left Barella on the deck. First there was the knee to the cheek. Yeah, he did take a whack, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was unintentional from Hazard.
Another change coming up here now for Inter, and Romelu Lukaku's night is over. Matteo Politano, who came off the bench in the first 2 Champions League matches against Slavia Prague and Barcelona, comes on again. Italian international Politano, so 3 changes made by Antonio Conte as Inter looked like a team who were hanging on more than a bit here with 18 minutes to go all of a sudden, and they played so well in the first half.
Well, you can tell by the changes that Antonio Conte is making. He knows he's got to try and stem this flow of pressure.
He won't do it by giving the ball away like that. It's given away by Skriniar. Godin wins it back. Collected by Politano, not for long. Witsel. You can see Antonio Conte there, barking at his team. And Politano, who's only been on the field for about a minute, is staying on the ground after that challenge with Nico Schultz.
Yeah, you could almost hear the clatter of legs together as he just tries to play this back, and oh yeah, he does.
Oh, that looks painful.
Yeah, certainly does, as he just follows through.
Oh, that looks really painful.
Yes, not nice.
That's a tough moment for your ligaments, isn't it? A challenge like that.
Yeah, I mean, you watch that and you think, is there any chance of him really carrying on? Again, I don't think there was a lot of intent in it. Obviously, Schultz is trying to play that back, and as his legs gone through, he's caught Politano. Not a very nice introduction to the game.
Inter are going to do everything they can to try and put Matteo Politano back together, because remember, they have used 3 substitutes in the second half. So we really could do with him getting back out on the pitch. Otherwise, the last 15 minutes will be even tougher, just into that final quarter of an hour. Pendulum at the moment very much swinging Dortmund's way. Here's Sancho, who's played a big part in the second half.
Well, he looks like he's, I think he's given licence anyway, but he certainly took it upon himself to go and get himself into space anywhere along that front line.
This is Hazard. Sancho having to leave that one for Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi, the scorer of Dortmund's first goal. Well, I don't think Politano is going to want any of his teammates to pass him the ball for a minute or two.
No, I'd be surprised if he can. He looks like he's trying, but
he's struggling, isn't he?
Yeah, that really did look a sore one.
At the moment, Inter effectively playing with 10, really, and Godin under real pressure now. Held up by Lazaro. It was a vital touch by him, and Nicolo Barella, cool under pressure, tries to play his way out from the back and does extremely well. That was good play by Barella, but it's back with Dortmund again, and how many times have we said that in the second half?
Lazaro, so important he got that touch, because Hazard was just trying to flick that round the corner for Alcacer, who would have been totally free.
Akanji, everyone joining in the attacking play here for the home team. Brandt finding Hakimi. Into Sancho, beautifully done. Hakimi! And Borussia Dortmund have completely turned this match around. And once again, it's Achraf Hakimi who scores the goal. 3-2. What a comeback!
Well, Inter Milan just look out on their feet. Borussia Dortmund have just had that intensity in this second half, and they have not stopped. Again and again and again, they keep attacking that Inter Milan defence. But someone has to follow Hakimi. Comes inside, that's far too easy. No one tracks him. Candreva can see he's just too fast. Superb play from Jadon Sancho. Just held it up enough, waited for Hakimi's run, and then once he got in, their top scorer in the Champions League took it so well.
Superb goal by Hakimi for Borussia Dortmund. That's the 4th goal he scored in the Champions League this season. 2 against Slavia Prague, 2 against Inter. And things are looking so good at half-time for Antonio Conte. He has a resigned look on his face now. His team suddenly are being taken apart in this second half.
He will be scratching his head as to how it's changed so much. His team look like they're tired, like they're out.
Hobbling Politano doing his best to get involved in the game. Hazard picks up a yellow card for that challenge on Barella.
Yeah, it's definitely a yellow card. And he swings his leg into that tackle.
What a second half comeback we've seen here from Borussia Dortmund. Tremendous stuff. And Inter have had no answers in this second half. Can they respond now? Sensi sends it over. It's an easy catch for Berkey, who's had very little to do quite a long time now. 11 minutes remaining, plus added time. And once more, it's Inter who are backtracking. Lazaro doesn't reach it, Hazard does. Here's Sancho. Witsel. Sancho. Dortmund at the moment in pole position to go 3 points ahead of Inter in second place in the matches still to come, of course. Julian Weigl tries to send it in. The block initially by Brozovic. And Inter in the second half, even when all has gone their way, they've struggled to string many passes together.
It's just bizarre. It's honestly bizarre to look at. I mean, they were so good in that first half. Great defensive shape, good intensity about their play. In the second half, they simply haven't been able to cope with Dormunt's pressure.
Well, if they lose tonight, it'll be Inter's worst ever start to a Champions League campaign.
Again, that third goal coming from, which we didn't see in the...
Look at poor old Politano, he really is struggling. Jadon Sancho with an issue now as well. That looks like the left hamstring.
Yeah, never like
That's not good.
No, you'd never like to see a player grabbing that. I think Politano, he can't count. And he's best not to, because he'll end up doing more damage to himself.
Let's hope there's not a major issue with a hamstring there for Jadon Sancho. Dortmund going to take any chances there.
We just didn't see this in the first half from Dormunt. Players running off the ball, Hakimi, and there's just no stopping him with that pace.
He's made an outstanding contribution once again. Jadon Sancho's had a big say in the way they've played in the second half as well.